What's up everybody, and thank you for joining me for another video. My name is Whack4863, but you can call me Whack. In today's video, I'm going to give you a list of things that you should be doing in-game every single day. However, remember that League of Maidens is early alpha, so you can expect bugs, you can expect things to not work properly. It is an adult content game, so you can expect some very fan servicey things going on, and it is currently only single player. Now, League of Maidens is a free-to-play game, so you can expect monetization inside of the game. Some people may say the monetization is a bit heavy, but you should expect that in this game if you decide to pick it up. If you have picked it up and you've decided to continue playing League of Maidens, in this video I'm going to show you the things that you should be doing every day to not only level up your character, but get the resources that you're going to need to upgrade your gear. So I'm in the main facility in the center lobby, and I'm going to run you around to the different areas and the different NPCs that you want to interact with on a daily basis. Even if you have reached the top level for things like your attack and your defense, or you've reached the top level for your HP. So if we come in here and interact with the HP trainer, you can see this is going to give me a light core, it's going to give me a dark core, and a death invitation. So what I want to do is just interact, accept, and then begin the treatment. Now you can do this once per in-game day, and this is going to give you the 2 dark cores every time. It's also going to give you that light core, which is going to level up your character and raise your awakening level, or give you the BP, whichever way you decided to go when you're converting your light cores. Once you finish your treatment, you want to head back out and back towards the center area, and then we're going to head up the stairs. We're going to do both the attack and defense, because both of those are going to give us some resources as well, light cores, dark cores, and those things. So these are important things in the game, not only for leveling your awakening level, but additionally for leveling up your actual armor. So you can see we get 2 dark cores and a light core from this one, and all you have to do is stand here and watch the animation for about 60 seconds. So now that we're done with that, we'll run over to the defense side. This is going to give us the same resources, so you want to be doing this on a regular basis, especially when you start leveling up your actual armor. You're going to need a lot of those dark cores in order to level up your armor, because it is RNG based. Now, most of this is stuff that you're told to do during the tutorial, but I think people get lost with the fact that they're supposed to come back and do some of this every day. One other place that you can go is actually to reception here. I already did it before I started filming this video, but if you interact with Aiko, she will tell you to go and beat her score in the gun range, and she'll give you the same resources that the other dailies do. Additionally, and a little pro tip here, Aiko is a rarity dealer, so if you're looking for the portable forge or you're looking for the portable grinder, she's going to sell it to you. Now you can look at all of the quests in the quest guide, and you can pull that up either by going to your menu and clicking on the quest guide, or by pressing L on your keyboard, and this is going to tell you what you have available and what has been accomplished. And although I'm not going to show it in this video, after this section you would go down to the gun range, you would beat Aiko's score, and then come back up and talk to her for your reward. Now once we come back down the stairs, we're going to head to the right towards the command center, and we're going to go past it. We're going to go to the mission trainer. Now the mission trainer is going to give you a light core and a death invitation when you complete this mission. So you're going to want to do this on a daily basis as well. Obviously, again, your light cores are either going to go towards your awakening level for your character, or you're going to transfer those into BP. Now you can do this before or after you do the mission trainer, but you also want to go to the command center and you want to interact with the globe. This globe is where you assign your BP. In case you don't know, this is a game kind of like Risk. So what you're going to do is pick different areas across the map and assign your BP in order to win that area. And I don't exactly know how this entirely plays out and how it works, what the benefit is of it at this point in time. I just got involved with it the other day, so I haven't really been able to see the end result of this, but the way it was described to me is that it's like playing a game of Risk inside the game. Now, the next thing that you're going to want to do is head into Freedom City. And what we're going to do here is we're going to maximize our experience and gold gain. We're also going to maximize our shard gain and our general materials gain by doing these missions that are spread around the maps. So you go to the question marks here, and what you want to do is interact with those question marks. Those are going to tell you to kill different things, and it's going to give you different resources that you're going to use for upgrading your equipment. So you can either accept or deny those, but I suggest that you accept those, and then as you're running around killing, what you're going to end up doing is maximizing your time and effort in order to get both resources and the experience and gold for killing. And one thing that I've noticed with League of Maidens is that the gold and the shards drop on a basis of time. So as you are playing through the game, you are going to get drops of both gold and shards. However, there are shards that drop from completing dungeons as well, so keep that in mind. But what you want to do is be more active, so you want to be killing things while you're out and about. And what I'm doing here is showing you a way that you can maximize your time for getting gold and shards while you're interacting with the content, and also stacking on the resources that you're going to need to level up your character. Now I'm going to take you out to the south and the north sides of the map. On both sides of the map, south and north, you're going to find different materials that you can actually mine. You can see this is the Wailing Point South, and then there's also the Wailing Point North. So we'll start with the south one, and basically what you want to do is interact with this UNDC soldier in order to activate the mission. Now you can see what you get in materials for mining this. So no matter what you do when you mine it, you get those things. However, when you mine the materials, you also have a chance of those materials dropping. And these things are really going to help you level up or craft your different upgrades. So all you have to do is run up to it and just melee attack it until it breaks. And like I said, there's a north one and a south one. We're currently at the north one here. And what you get in the north one is the F class materials. What you get in the south one is the E class materials. So you can look at what you need for upgrading. These are all going to be level 1, 2, and 3 materials that you get for mining these. So definitely put this on your list of things to do regularly in game. Now I believe you can do these once a in-game day. It'll respawn and allow you to mine these materials. Now, one thing that I'm going to note at this point is if you're really going to play this game, if you're really into the game, you absolutely need to buy the storage, because otherwise you're consistently going to fight with your own inventory. So I highly recommend buying the storage if you are going to actively play League of Maidens. And I'm not saying that as a promotion to spend money on the game. Obviously, you're going to make the decision whether you want to spend money and play League of Maidens. However, if you are going to play, you're going to find that your inventory fills up rather quickly, and that inventory is going to make a huge difference. It's also the only way that you can transfer items between Maidens. So if you have multiple characters and you want to transfer some of the drops that you're going to get that are for specific classes, that's the way that you're going to do it, is with that storage. The next spot that I want to take you to is right next to St. Patrick's Church, and what you're going to find there is actually a dark core that you can mine. Now this is going to give you 1 dark core every time you mine it, and this thing actually respawns rather quickly, so keep that in mind. You want to come up here on a regular basis, that way you could build up your dark cores for your upgrades, because that's the way that you are going to upgrade your equipment. Basically, all of your actual armor is upgraded with dark cores. And I'll have a future guide that explains the upgrading process. So if you are going to continue to play League of Maidens and you want that information, make sure that you click that subscribe button, click that bell so you get notified when I upload another tip, trick, or gameplay video. I also recommend checking out the League of Maidens playlist, which is linked in the description of this video. Now, everything that I've showed you up until this point, you can do at any point in time in your gameplay. So as soon as you feel like you're confident in defeating the enemies that are in that area, you can go ahead and start farming these things on a regular basis. Obviously, everything that is in the actual training facility, you could do right away as well with no worry about dying. However, what I'm going to show you next actually doesn't unlock until after you get invited to go to the Necropolis desert. So what you want to do is talk to Major Kara, and what she's going to do is give you a mission for finding different orders. Now there's a total of 4 of them, so you could do this 4 times a day. And then you also want to talk to the resistance soldiers. I think you're able to do those twice a day. And what it's going to give you is these items here: a clear ticket, it's going to give you 3 dark cores and 1 death invitation. Now what you need to do is select these, and you can select them together, and then you want to go to one of the strongholds. And in my experience, it doesn't matter whether it's an orange stronghold or a yellow stronghold with a skull. Either one of these is going to complete both of those missions, and you could do it at the same time. So definitely stack these together and do both missions at the same time. Now, in my experience, each time I did the first room, I was able to complete the Find a Soldier mission. So as we run in here, we'll clear the first room and we will find a soldier. We're also going to find the orders in the purple boxes. So you do miss out on some of the loot that you could have gotten, some of the drops from that loot. However, it is worth it for those dark cores. So here is the missing soldiers. Just go up and interact with them, and that's going to clear that mission. After a short conversation of the monsters are too powerful for me and I shouldn't have come down here, you're going to teleport them out of the area, and that mission's going to complete. Then the other thing that you have to do is find the 3 different orders, and like I said, those are going to be in the purple boxes there. You can see we picked up the strategy orders, and each time that I did this, I found all 3 strategy orders in the same dungeon, so you don't have to do multiple dungeon runs in order to get this done. The orders are one of the things that you do have to bring back and deliver to Major Kara, so do keep that in mind that you'll have to come back to her in order to finish that particular mission. But when you bring them back, if you have those missions open back up, just go ahead and reselect them so that you can start it all over again. And again, this is just a guide to Freedom City. I'm sure there's plenty to find, discover, and explore in the Necropolis desert. And as I do that, I will update you guys with another video on what things you should be doing when you get there. Now, I want to know in the comment section below, are you playing League of Maidens? And if you are, what is the loop, or what are you doing to level up, to get gold, and to get shards? The whack moments in this video were sponsored by my legendary supporters. If you'd like to become a member, you can click the button below that says join. That'll give you all the details. And if you want to continue the fun, there's 2 videos on the screen. You can pick one of those to watch next. Please don't forget to whack the like button. And if you're new to the channel, I'd encourage you to click that subscribe button, click that bell so you get notified when I upload another video.